Slim Jim Longfoot, Slim Jim Longfoot.
Yo, what's happening, world? It's your man Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT, King of America. Welcome to episode 13 of Indy Comix Review. Indy Comix Review is basically my podcast series that I do to showcase independent comic books. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? I showcase them, I review them, I actually read them for the first time, and then of course, review afterwards. And so if you would like for your comic book, your independent comic book to be a part of this series, you know what I'm saying, make sure you email me right there. Email me at the nerd strip club at gmail.com with the subject ICR, Indie Comic Review. You know what I'm saying? And so if you want to support this series, you know what I'm saying, cash out GOAT 1408. And so with that being said, while I'm up here talking about that, let me see if we have any recent, emails from anybody, because it's been a little minute. So let me see if we have any recent emails from anybody. And of course the subject has to be ICR, aka Indie Comics Review, for me to, know that you are interested in getting, your joint reviewed over here. So with that being said, let's see who's been in the building thus far. We got in the house, we got Bobby Jean, doing the thing. Hey, Bobby Jean Lane TV in the building. What's going on, sweetheart? How you doing? Yo, make sure y'all definitely go check out her channel. She has some amazing stuff on her channel. And I see me and Sophia, go back live babies and Pastor Sophia in the building. Shout out to y'all for sliding through. Sophia, what's happening with you? What's happening? Meantime, between times, you know what I'm saying, we up in this thing, making it do what it do. This episode 13 of Indie Comix Review, we're going to be reviewing issue number 2 of Fierce. Issue number 2 of Fierce by Raymond Sanders. Now, I've been a fan of Raymond Sanders for a good little minute. He is a independent comic creator based out in Alabama. And he, like I say, I've been knowing him for a good little minute now. You know what I'm saying? We both are, of course, indie comic creators. And he happened to be one of the artists who featured some art in the Jelly Bean Dream anthology. Much kudos and blessings on that tip there. And so Fierce is one of his main characters out of his studios, Fantasy Art Studios. And the first time I ever seen Fierce, I was like, oh, that is a cool freaking design. I'm really digging that design. The design is awesome as crap. You feel me? And so he had an original series of Fierce Volume 1, basically, that ran about 7 to 8 issues, give or take. Excuse me for not knowing the number off the top of my head, but they had about 7 issues. But when he did Volume 2, I got the first issue of Volume 2, and I was like, oh, I gotta get the second issue soon. And so I got this from him. It's now been 3 years, almost 3 years. Next month, April the 21st, 2021. Shout out to my friend Vinny Allen, who's also a comic book creator. That's his birthday, April the 21st. I got this almost 3 years ago, y'all, and I haven't opened it yet. And the reason I haven't opened it yet because I was going to review it on an episode of Indie Comix Review, and I'm just now getting around to finally doing it. As y'all can see, for those that don't know, I'm getting ready to move, so that's why everything is vastly different from how it was, the last episode that you saw, which was 6 months ago, back in September. And so here we are now, you know what I'm saying? Here we are. Today is the 15th of March 2024, the eyes of March 2024. Let's see who else is in the building also. Bobby Jean Lane TV said, hey, that part. Sophia said, I'm good. How about you? Hey, I'm cool. I'm cool. And the real Brittany Alexis in the building saying, hello, 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 hello. I ain't run no eyes, but no. I ain't. Let me quit. But anyway, we in the building, making it do what it do. And for those who are, of course, you know what I'm saying, fans of comic books, if you would like to get a comic book, hey, ain't no shameless plug, because I'm going to plug me, because who else going to plug me? You feel me? Jelly Bean Dream issue number 1 is out right now. Jelly Bean Dream is this issue right here, Jelly Bean Dream issue number 1. The series is created by me and drawn magnificently by Johnny Quest Gaming on issue number 1. You know what I'm saying? Definitely go get this. It is the story about a millennial woman from the metro Atlanta area who has the ability to dreamscape. That means when she is asleep here on Earth, she is awake elsewhere in the galaxy. You know what I'm saying? Having adventures and whatnot. So, you know, if you want to know more about Jelly Bean Dream, you know what I'm saying, feel free to check out the videos here on the channel talking about Jelly Bean Dream and how to get issue number 1. You can get the digital copy of this issue for only $7 via Cash App, or you can get the physical copy autographed for $15 via Cash App. So $7 for the digital, $15 for the autographed physical copy. Definitely go get yours. You did most definitely get yours. With that being said, who else is in the building as well? We got let's see, Real Brittany Alexis, she just said hello. And then Sophia, she said, that's good, and said, glad to know you're doing good. Hey, glad to know that you're doing good. I appreciate you for sliding by. You dig? And so now with that being said, we are now for the first time, about to check out issue number 2 of Fierce. Volume 2, issue number 2. So this is a brand new series. I don't have the information yet whether or not issue 3 is out yet. But like I say, it's been 3 years since I got this. It's been 3 years since I got this book, and I haven't even opened it yet. As a matter of fact, I got some books that I bought almost 8 years ago that I still haven't read yet. You know, not comic books, but other books, you know, like novels and novellas and stuff. And so I got to get around to, you know, reading all that stuff, because, you know, I mean, I'm trying to get my own stuff out too. And so, you know, that along with work, that's been a mind boggle of a situation. Plus, you know, all the other stuff that happened, you know, in the life, you know what I'm saying, of just that part. But anyway, you know, we up in here making it do what it do. And so without further ado, I am about to open this thing up. I'm about to open it up for the first time. Stick. Ain't now I told it. It's probably not. It's not gonna stay up in this plastic anyway. I'm gonna end up putting it with the first issue once I get it out. But dang, goes to show, man. Dang, man. Yeah, it's just been sitting for 3 years. This thing just about to get ripped, y'all. It's just like God, dang it. Yeah, we're gonna get ugly with it. But yeah. But yo, if y'all haven't shared me out, please most definitely share your boy out. Share your boy out as we, of course, unearth Fierce issue number 2. So there it is right there, y'all. This Fierce issue number 2. I will have the rest of his links down in the description. I got his Twitter. I think I got his Twitter in the description already. But if I don't, I'm gonna put it in the description along with his Instagram as well. You know what I'm saying? And let me see. Let me make sure that website is still working. Because y'all know, you know how stuff changing, you know, over time. And so in 3 years, I want to make sure that I got, you know, all of his current information correct. But if y'all see the cover, this is the cover. Fierce. I love the logo. The logo is fierce indeed. You know what I'm saying? There is the young man who, of course, is Fierce, the superhero Fierce. You know what I'm saying? Got a shadowy hand, you know what I'm saying, in the foreground, you know what I'm saying, him in the background, you know what I'm saying, with the energy, the electricity popping from his eyes, you know what I'm saying? But you know, black folk gotta have that electricity, baby, because we electric, baby. We electric. That part. But But yeah, we up in here. We getting ready to get into this book. You know what I'm saying? As always, when I'm doing a review on Indy Comix Review, whether I am doing it with a physical book or if I'm doing it with a digital book that I can share to the screen, you know what I'm saying, I showcase a few pages and talk about some scenes, but I don't want to spoil any of it and show y'all too much because, of course, if you're interested, if you find interest in the book, I want you to go get your own copy because, you know, that's what it's all about. It's all about support. You feel me? Okay, so that .com isn't working, so I'm glad I checked that. But anyways, here we go. D Brittany Alexis with the share. And once I get done with the review, you know what I'm saying, if anybody wants to, you know what I'm saying, of course, discuss what they are doing, whether it's comic book related or not, you know what I'm saying, you can discuss something real quick. But, you know, I have other series here on the channel where I do live streams where I'm showcasing content creators here on the platform of YouTube and, you know, whatever it is you do. So if you do want to come up and, you know what I'm saying, talk about that there on my other series, such as YouTubers Live Connect. That's the name of that series, YouTubers Live Connect. Y'all can come on up on that thing and, you know what I'm saying, we can talk about it, you know what I'm saying, talk about what you got going on, you feel me? But without further ado, y'all, Fierce issue number 2. About to open this thing up. Got that first pop of the tape, baby. That first pop of the tape. Here we go. Here it is, Fierce number 2 again. You see the logo down at the bottom. Fantasy Art Comics. That's their logo right there. Sanders, Raymond Sanders. That's the creator of Fierce. Smith and Romaine. Oh, I wonder if that's Clement Romaine. Clement Romaine. That's another fellow creator that I know. He is a great artist, so he could be maybe doing either the inking or coloring. We're gonna find out when we read the credits on the inside. You know, I've always been about, you know, saying, seeing the credits, you know, saying, whether it be a TV show that I like or obviously, you know, saying comic books, because, you know, I like seeing who is, you know, behind, you know, the what we getting, you know, whether it's the show, the comic book, whatever the case. I like knowing who was behind making this, you know, thing that I like. You know, I've always been that way, even as, you know, saying a young buck, you know what I'm saying, knowing about this, that, and the third. And so there's the back cover right there, Fantasy Art Comics, the logo on the back, you know, on white on black, you know what I'm saying, boom, bam, boom, you know, looking fresh with it. And it's a thick book, as you can see. It looked like it's maybe at least I say a good 36 pages, maybe 36, possibly even 40 pages. So, you know what I'm saying, that's real good. You know what I'm saying, you're getting so much more book in comparison to a corporate comic book. Zara Sheared in the building. I'm doing good. Getting ready to read this book right here. And, you know what I'm saying, we're about to get into it, y'all. Fierce issue number 2. Here we go. Let's see what the first page got going on. Let's see what the inside cover be like. First time checking it out. All right, so Fierce issue number 2. The creator and on the pencils is Raymond Sanders. So Raymond Sanders, of course, the creator of the series, he is doing the pencils on it. The writer of this book is Gabriel Phantom G. Smith. So that is the Smith that's on the cover. He is the writer of this issue number 2. The inker is Clement Romaine. Shout outs to Clement Romaine, who, as I mentioned earlier, is an awesome artist himself. He is the inker, so he's inking over the pencils of Raymond Sanders. I don't know whether or not he did them traditionally or digitally. I have to ask them one day which one it was. Also, you have on the colors, we have Sigmund Torrey on the colors. Sigmund Torrey is on the colors of this joint right here. Shout outs to him. Additional colors is Jeffrey Tizon. Jeffrey Tizon is on the additional colors. The letterer is Jess Havoc, aka Jessica Jimerson. Shout outs to Jessica Jimerson. She did the lettering on this book right here. And the cover art is done by Raymond Sanders and Jeffrey Tizon. So Raymond Sanders, he did the whole cover himself. He did as far as the pencils and the inks, because it didn't say that Clement Romaine was the inker of the cover. So this is Raymond Sanders with Jeffrey Tizon on the colors of that. So that part. Once again, this is Fierce Volume 2, issue number 2. This came out, cover date April 2021, y'all. April 2021. So like I say, I got this book literally that same year. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, I appreciate it. I got this book literally that same year in April of 2021. I got it on April the 21st of 2021. And so here we are. You know what I'm saying? About to check it out. Now it's been a while since I read issue number 1. I mean, obviously I got this book 3 years ago, so that's how just about how long it's been since I've read the first issue. So about to read it now. So the first page, of course, you know what I'm saying, it's in all black with just the letters. You know what I'm saying? So, pages like this are important, you know what I'm saying, as far as setting up the mold, setting up the tone, all black pages with just the word bubbles, because is giving you a sense of urgency, a sense of franticness or secrecy, whatever the case may be in it. So let's read it up, and here we go. That guy went to a fight with a tree and lost. So strong first page thus far, you know what I'm saying, of showcasing the scene as is going on right now. A meta out of nowhere attacks 3 kids, badly injuring one. Doesn't that seem the least bit strange to you? Huh. Okay, so this is some pages, for those that don't know, when it comes to comic books, like, you will know how the story flows, obviously, with the way the panels are set up. Like these 2 pages, for instance, you know that the story is going from here to here, as opposed from here to here, because the way it's overlapping over the 2 pages. You see how the panels are overlapping on the 2 pages. That lets you know that the story is going from here to this panel right here, as opposed to going from this panel to going down to this panel. It's going across, the story is going across, because that's the way the artist set up on the pages. You dig? So that part. Kiwi in the building. Kiwi in the building. What up, Kiwi? Don't be disappearing on me no more. I know you be doing your thing, but hey, don't be disappearing on me, man. I ain't got time for it no more, man. Shoot. Sometimes folk disappear on me, and then I be like, man, where they been? Next thing I know, I find out they dead. I ain't got time for that. What's happening with you? Yeah, what's happening, my fellow goat? She in the dirty 30s now, you know what I'm saying? Congratulations. You know what I mean? On your grown. Yes. What's been going on with your Kiwi? What's happening? What you know no good? As you can see, my background's kind of plain Jane, because I'm gonna be moving. Well, not gonna be moving. I'm in the process of moving now. So yeah. So we up in here, of course. This is, of course, hey, rebuilding life. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I know you know what it is. Hey, you ain't gotta be on YouTube no more. I ain't gotta see you here no more. Just make sure that you hit me up. Make sure you keep my number in the rotation. I have my same number since 2008. It ain't changing. You feel me? That part. MNTV family in the building. What's going on, man? What's been going on? Yeah, it been a while. You ain't been here in a minute. I'm on YouTube every day. I'm on YouTube every day. So when y'all say y'all ain't seen Gold in a minute, that's because y'all ain't been on the YouTube. Because I'm on here every day. I'm in these YouTube streets every day. what was the day? My daily vlog, day 1473. I'm up on this thing every day. And that's what's up. So, hey, ain't nothing wrong with you. You already know what it is. Hey, you already know what it is. That part. That part. So, for those who are new to this right here, because it's been 6 months since I did this episode. It's been 6 months. So, if you're a fan of this series, then I ain't been on YouTube every day, because the last episode 12 of this series right here was 6 months ago, back in September. So for those who are new to this series right here, this of course is Indy Comix Review. This is episode 13, and I am currently reading and reviewing this book right here. This is Fierce, issue number 2, created by Raymond Sanders. He is the artist on this issue as well. He's the creator and the artist on this issue. He's not the writer of this issue, but he's the artist and of course the creator. So shout outs to him. I'm currently reading it right now, and as I was explaining when Kiwi came in, ain't no wrong with it. Hey, trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. Hey, that's why I haven't been, active in the Facebook group. And of course, we done changed the group since, in the past couple of weeks. Shout outs to Nicole Poindexter, and you getting y'all moderation on the new group, making it do what it do. That's why I haven't been, doing on the dailies over there, because obviously, I got stuff going on too. It done got busy over here for me too. But you already know how I do. When I get back in it, I'm gonna get back in it. But meantime, between times, if y'all want to see your boy, I'm still here every day in these YouTube streets. I'm still here every day in these YouTube streets and trying to maintain the consistency even through the move, you dig? But this will be the last thing that I do outside of my daily vlogs in the process of why I'm moving. But I wanted to do this because, like I explained to folks earlier on in this episode, I got this book right here almost 3 years ago, and I realized that I haven't even opened it up yet. And I was like, dang, I haven't read this book yet, and it's been 3 years now. I remember when I got in, I was gonna read it. I was gonna do a review. I was gonna do what I'm doing now. Put it on the episode of Indy Comix Review, do a review of it, reading and do a review, but I ain't get a chance to. And then when I came across the book, I was like, dang, I ain't read that book yet. And I was like, hey, well, I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna do it today. Just do it. That part. And we do these are live. When I do these, they're live. So y'all can interact with your boy, and if y'all, of course, fans of comic books as well, y'all can find out about these people that you may or may not know of, and find out what's going on with them. And of course, I got to plug my stuff too, because hey, that's what it's all about. It's all about the Indy Comix out here, baby. It's all about the Indy Comix. So that part. So let me get back to this book here. And as I explained already, sometimes I show y'all pages here and there, but I don't want to spoil it for y'all, because if y'all are interested in what's going on, you can always find out more about the book. That's why I got all the stuff in the description, and get in contact with the artist and or the creator, and find out who you can how you can get yours. So that part. Hugo Heights Medical Center. The kids have had quite the night. So here we go. Oh yeah, I was on this page right now. Okay. Dang. I ain't mad at him on that. He like, hey, he ain't worrying about these. He ain't worrying about these daggone. Hey, I feel him. He like, hey, hey, can't cancel your reservation. You don't get that money back. Keep walking to your left. Detective Sanchez. For those that don't know, this guy right here, he is the Crimson Stalker. He's like one of the major heroes in this in this series right here. This guy right here, most awesome design, the Crimson Stalker. Most awesome design. She don't like that. She said something doesn't feel right. Crimson Stalker has never lied to me before until tonight. Dun dun dun. Hey, man, like, hey Cecil, come check this out. What does it look like to you? A fish print about a foot deep in the ground. Oh, that dude hit that ground hard, like for real. Uh-oh. That's crazy. Hey, hey, I appreciate you for being up in this thing, Kiwi. And for those who haven't seen my episode that I drew of Kiwi, she of course was one of my muses on Goat 1408 TV. If I'm not mistaken, I think she was episode 182. Yep, she was 182 of Goat 1408 TV. I will put the link down here. Hold on for a second. I will put the link down here below. Oh no, did I just do that? No, I didn't. No, ain't no way. Oh wait, no, that was something else. Okay, never mind. But oh, and does anybody have any questions when it comes to this series? Also, like you know what I'm saying, as far as like, you know, like I said earlier, if you have a comic book or if you know someone who has a comic book, you know, have them get in touch with me by going to the nerd script club at gmail.com with the subject ICR, that's Indie Comics Review. And so they can, you know what I'm saying, let me know if they want to get a review, get their book reviewed here on this series, on this podcast series. So that part. And like Kiwi said, like she said, I sure was. And here is the link for the episode that she was the muse of, y'all. That's episode 182 of GOAT 1408 TV. So definitely go check that out. You know what I'm saying? That episode, of course, is titled Girl with a Kiwi Earring, which is a play off of the classic painting Girl with a Pearl Earring. So that part. So here we go. Hugo Heights Medical Center. Aaron. I love saying that. Y'all know the name Aaron. You know it's AARON, and you know what I'm saying. Every time I see it, I'll be thinking. I be think it was a skit. I can't remember what skit it was, where they were saying the names all wrong, and they were saying Aaron. You know, there's double A's, but oh, say, excuse me, ma'am. I'm Detective Hook, and this here is my partner, Detective Sanchez. We're investigating a metal attack on your son and his friends in Weber Park. We'd like to speak to him to get his account of what happened. We believe. I know that's right. She said, my son isn't talking to anyone right now. She ain't trying to do it. Want to repost again? Hey, that part, that part, that part. Hey, that part, that part. Hey, that part, that part. But you been okay though, Kiwi? I know you said you've been busy, whatnot, and all that good stuff there. So I already know it how it be. Let's see how a job be. Mm. You're okay when I say you're okay. Like, gee. Mm. Oh snap! Fran in a coma. No. It's definitely a lot of text in this book, which is good though, because the one thing that you gotta like about a book or any stories for that matter, you know what I'm saying, is one with a healthy amount of text, you know what I'm saying, because you know that it's some story going on there, you know, it's some meat to, you know what I'm saying, the book, you know what I'm saying, that's going on, and those are always elements that you like to see with you know, with anything, with any book that you're reading, that it has some weight to it, it has some meat to it, you know. Like I said, I didn't do a page count, so I don't know if this I mean, from looking at it, it looked like it might be about 36 to 40 pages, but I don't know though. One thing I love too, I love the black. I don't know. You know, of course, you know, I grew up back in the day where most comic books, standard comic books, you know, had the white backgrounds, you know, had the white, you know, paper, you know what I'm saying, with the panels, you know, inside, you know, they had the black borders around them. But me myself personally, I love the black pages. I love seeing the black pages now. The black pages just look a lot. It just looks so much better. And for those, you know, who of course got Jelly Bean Dream issue #1, you already know what I'm talking about, because yeah, that just looks so much better. You know, it just looks so much better. No, I don't lost my place in my book. I don't want to go. I don't want to go too far. I don't want to go too far. Okay, yeah, that's the page I was on. Okay, cool. November 1st, 12:38 a.m. This is Black Box number 13. Status update, please. Approaching anomaly site, Weber Park, my old stumping grounds. 19, then figure you for a little bit. I don't know why I'm reading this like I'm reading the whole story to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I've been got into it. You feel me? But you know, like I say, I give y'all a little, you know, little here's and there's of the story and whatnot. I really dig how you know how good this look. The book itself looks great. You know what I'm saying? Like the colors are popping. You know what I'm saying? It's a trip because like you can have Johnny Quest Gaming, my boy in the building, man. What it is, man, what it do. Yo, since you just now popping up in here, you already know what it is, man. Hey, I done had this book for 3 years, bro. And you know, and you already know what's happening. I'm up here moving. And I come across and I was like, crap, I haven't even opened this book, bro. And so I was like, let me go ahead and do this Indy Comix review of this thing, because you already know how it gets down with Raymond Sanders. Raymond Sanders, an awesome content comic book creator, and the creator of Fierce issue #2. I just opened it today. I have had this book for almost 3 years. I got it back in April of 2021. I'm just now opening and reading it today. So here we are. You know what I'm saying? The last Indy Comix review here at the casa, you know, at the old casa. Fierce issue #2. Yeah, man. Well, you already know what it is, man. Hey, um, I was hoping Raymond would make it through here, but I haven't. Well, you know, I'm gonna show some. I'm gonna show some. I'm gonna show you the ones that we done seen so far. So I'm gonna let you see someone like Crimp. Then don't you have issue #1? Don't you have issue #1? I think because I think you and me both got some copies of the first volume, because you know this is volume 2. Because remember when he came out with the new issue 1 some years ago, and this of course is issue #2. And Crimson Stalker looks real good in here on these pages right here. You know, talking to the detective on the scene right here. You know what I'm saying? Got some good colors on it. The person who did the colors is two people who did the colors on it. Sigmund Torrey and additional colors done by Jeffrey Tizon. Jeffrey Tizon, he did the colors on the cover of our Fierce issue number 2. The book is written by Gabriel Phantom G. Smith. And of course, the creator and the penciler of this book is Raymond Sanders. And our boy Clement Romain, he's the inker of this issue. He did the inking on this. So this is a pretty big crew right here of what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people on this book. And so, you know, and you know, when like I tell everybody, and like I've said before in the past, you know what I'm saying, depending on, you know what I'm saying, what, you know, like, it's so many ways to create a comic book, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You can have a whole team on this thing, or you can have just one freaking person on this thing, or at the minimum 2. For instance, like Jelly Bean Dream issue number 1 was done by 2 people. I did the writing on it, and in the edits, in the lettering. Johnny Quest Gaming, he did the art. He did, you know, the pencils, the inks, the colors. You know what I'm saying? I did a little bit of color editing and whatnot, you know, doing little here's and there's, and like I say, the editing and whatnot. But, you know, all in all, that was a 2-man crew on that issue right there. And like the book that I'm working on right now, Dreamcatcher, is essentially a 1-man crew, just like Savage Space Toast that Johnny Quest Gaming is doing. That's a 1-man crew on that book. And so you can have a whole team on a book, or you can have 2 people on the book, or you can have 1 person on the book. And it'd be a trip, man. It'd be a trip. Of course, my dad, he's going to be credited in Dreamcatcher because I have had him as my assistant editor, you know, letting me know what needs sprucing up here and there. And so, you know what I'm saying, so he will be having his first comic book credit as an assistant editor in Dreamcatcher. So that's going to be awesome right there. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you know what I'm saying, we got so much more going on, y'all. We got so much more going on, you know, this year, you know, with UGI Studios, you dig? And if you want to know more about our characters, make sure y'all go check out episode 17, if I'm not mistaken, episode 17 of the Nerd Strip Club. Y'all definitely go check that out. As a matter of fact, let me go over there real quick right now and make sure that was indeed correct. Episode, I believe that is episode 17 of the Nerd Strip Club. I'm about to post that up real quick. About to post that up. Post that. Yep, episode 17. I was correct. So, that's gonna be pinned in the chats. Episode 17. Y'all go check that out there if you haven't checked it out already. And for those watching this in the replay, laid back, way back in the playback, Maybach, I appreciate y'all as well watching this in the replay. If you here in the live chat of the live stream of this joint right here, please feel free to press a 7 down below. Press a 7 down below. Hey, that part. And so, like I was saying, on these current set of pages that I'm on right now, you know what I'm saying, colors definitely set the mood for any scene, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got the whole, you know, where these people dressed up in yellow, you know, and they're coming back to the scene of the crime that took place in issue number 1 of Fierce. And after the cops and everything left, you know, they picking up, you know, seeing what else is going on there as far as what they can pick up on their scans and whatnot. Deploy risk management. Oh, what that gonna be? For those who don't know, it's if y'all can see, that's yeah, there she go. There's Aaron's mom right there. She fine. Aaron, of course, is the young man who, of course, is Fierce, who becomes Fierce. Chocolate chip and banana pancakes. What kind of creature are you? That's a great screen right there. I wonder if they got templates for that now to showcase, like, the phone screens like they do now. I'm quite sure they do got templates for that. I'm quite sure they got templates for like that now. It's such a trip because back in the day when you used to see stuff like that, it was so high tech and futuristic, and now it's like, you know, that's a part of the norm. That's part of the life now. People got cell phones and all this stuff. Like, you just go back 25 years. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't even imagine your phone doing all that. I mean, you back in them days, you was lucky to have Snake on your phone. You was lucky to have Snake playing on your phone. Like, now, some people can actually make their whole comic book on the phone. If they got them skills like that, they really can. I like the graphics on the basketball, like how they put, saying details on the basketball. Like, they could have just made that, a simple orange basketball, but saying, I don't know if y'all can really see it, but it's got all the little indentations that basketballs have. The texture. I mean, it has that basketball texture on it. So that's what's up. They could have easily just made that just a regular old orange ball. And actually, I'm glad they did it like that because in this shot right here, you don't see the you don't see the texture in the basketball in this scene right here. In this scene right here, you don't see the texture of the basketball in this scene right here. You can see a little bit of gradient, but you don't see the texture of it like you did in the other picture. But that was mainly because it was showing you how close the basketball was. It was giving that detail to the basketball so you could see the texture of the basketball. If y'all can see it. I don't know if y'all can really see it, but what I'm saying, if that basketball on that shot has all the texture to it, the texture of a basketball. Man, that man, that man got a compliment from a big time superhero. You dig? That's what's up. Yeah. You said that I was fierce, but last night I wasn't. I promise you, Jan. From now on, I will be. That's the way you do it. That's the way you do it. Origin right there. Like, last night you said I was fierce. And you like, yeah, I'm gonna be fierce from now on. Marsh in the building. What's happening, Marsh? Salute. Welcome to this podcast episode right here of Indy Comix Review. We are reviewing issue number 2 of Fierce. Fierce issue number 2. This is volume 2, issue number 2. You know what I mean? Created by Raymond Sanders. The art is by him as well. It's gonna be an A, yes sir. You already know it. How's your night going? Or day? What time is where everybody at? Most definitely. So right now, the scene I'm at right now is basically the two cops talking to each other, the partners who was there at the scene of the crime before, early on in the beginning. So as I said earlier, it's a lot of text going on, saying in this particular book for right now. But like I say, that's good because it's doing some story building, and then it's cool to have, if you have this much text, of course, saying it's cool, of course, have good backgrounds and stuff. So shout outs to for Sanders and the writer for giving, weight to the scenes, while they are up here talking and trying to figure things out. You know what I'm saying? Because like you got this panel right here where both of them are in this panel. You know what I'm saying? Sitting at their desk at the department, at the police department. They're both cops. You know what I'm saying? And boom, bam, boom. You got the the building from the outside. Setting the stage of where we're going to be at the Hugo Police Department, and them talking and trying to figure out this case that they're working on. I know, right? Yeah, the colors are dope, man. It's got a nice cell shaded look to it. And oh yeah, this a good shot right here. That's a great shot. Oh, we see he's on the train. Aaron, aka Fierce, on the train. That's a great shot. What he's trying to find? Oh, why he's really trying to find the Crimson Stalker, y'all. Like, how you gonna find him, folk? How you gonna find him? Lions Den. That's a funky gang name. The Lions Den gang. That's kind of a funky name. Lions Den. Like, oh. Oh man. Oh yeah. Oh. Because okay, so he's talking to the lady. He's saying, "I'm sorry to startle you, but I was wondering if you could help me. I'm trying to get to Ravenwood Homes." Ravenwood Homes? My goodness, why would you want to go there? Place is nothing but trouble. I hope you're not part of that Lions Den gang. Gang? Me? No, ma'am. Well, you could have fooled me wearing their colors and all. No, ma'am. These are my team colors. I play basketball for Hugo High. Go Bruins. Well, shoot. You already got the game color on too, man. But I tell you, man. You get messed up out here with these colors, man. They be talking about taste the rainbow. You know what I'm saying? They'll get you, boy. You like, which one is you? You purple, you green, you yellow? Which one is you, boy? Which one is you? Who you repping? Who you repping? Skittles or Starburst? Like, Wildberry. All right, you pass. So yeah, be wild like that, man. Turn back now. Oh man, he couldn't even get up in there real good. So he walked up in there, and the man on the bike talking about, you lost, cuz LD territory. See, you false claiming out here wearing our colors and whatnot. That's a violation. Yeah, I got sure. Hey, wait, yeah. Yeah, he said that way. He said, you lost cuz. LD territory, you false claim. Man, he could have been a new member, you don't know. But then again, I guess he would know. I mean, he probably all in the initiations. He seems like one of those very dedicated people who wanna daggone be there on every new initiation. Yo, Capo, can you believe it, punk cuz? Nah. She just ain't no regular type chick, is she? Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Shit, take off the jacket. I like her face. Her face is wow. So she's like, oh wow. So she's the leader of the gang right here. So you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see if I can get her face in. Where her face at? There she go. She really she about to mean mug him out. Is that it? Sparkles? My turn. Oh snap. Yeah, this is how you treat your guests. The Crimson Stalker, baby. Coming up in that thing like whoosh. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. That's fire. Okay, it's going across. I see it going across. To be continued. That was definitely a solid. That was definitely a solid season. I mean, excuse me, I said season issue number 2, and you also have some pages of another book in the back called Street Sweepers. With pages of that book in the back. Let's see, it's got okay 3 pages of that right there. And issue number 2 of Fierce, volume 2, issue number 2 of Fierce was done by Comics Wellspring. So Comics Wellspring, if you are independent creative, you've never done indie books before, you know what I'm saying, this is one of your options that you can use to, you know what I'm saying, make physical copies of your book between Comics Wellspring and the one that I use, Kablam. I use Kablam by way of Indie Planet. So those are, you know, options, ways that you have to, of course, get your own independent book out there in these streets. You feel me? And so with Fierce, I'm gonna say first and foremost, definitely a 10 on the lettering. Like the lettering was on point. Like whoever did the lettering, they did a great job on the lettering, as well as, you know what I'm saying, making sure that there was no like typos, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, well, I'm a reader, y'all. I'm a reader, so typos is kind of my thing. You know what I'm saying? I like to see stuff spelled correctly. Now, if you're doing some slang, you're doing some slang. That is what it is. But if you don't mean to, you can tell whether somebody is misspelling something on purpose, whether it's slang or if somebody them put your instead of your. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how y'all be doing on the internet, but but yeah, it's certain things that you want to see when it comes to comic book, because comic book, what is independent or not, it's got to be done on a level of, what I'm saying, you got to pull that quality out. And what I'm saying, I feel like it's quality when you see stuff spelled right. What I'm saying, the pages are nice. They got a nice little gloss to them. You know what I'm saying? Got a nice little gloss to them. Of course, the book is well put together. I mean, as always, Raymond Sanders' art is on point. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing in here. And, this being 3 years ago, I know his art is even better now. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while since I've seen, I haven't seen his recent art. I'm very much sure that it's even better now than it was, at this point 3 years ago. Just like, the book that I'm working on, the art from that book is from it's like basically like 6 to 9 years old. 69, 6 to 9, 6 to 9. Anyway, 6 to 9 years old. But of course, all the colors and stuff, was done between last year and this year, obviously. I'm saying, working on the color work for it. So, man, it's levels to this thing called comic books, man. And yeah, this right here, Fierce, is an amazing book. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what how the next issue is going down. I don't know if it's already out or not. Once again, like I said, I got this book 3 years ago, y'all. I'm just now reading it. And I hope that the third issue is coming out soon. You know what I'm saying? I hope it's coming out soon or already out. If so, I definitely look forward to getting that book right there. Shout outs once again to Raymond Sanders, who is an amazing artist, amazing creator. You know what I'm saying? Putting this together. Shout outs to his team at Fantasy Art Studio. Fantasy Art Comics, who did this thing right here. Make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? As Johnny Quest Gamer said down here, right here, said Raymond stuff always dope, and you know this. So Fierce number 2, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Making it do what it do. Now I know who that is on the cover as far as those claws right there. So now I know who that is. So that was a good, reveal to showcase that right there. So that's awesome. You know what I'm saying? That's fierce, baby. That's fierce. So that being said, anybody got any questions or comments, you know what I'm saying, regarding either this book right here or any other comics? And once again, y'all, just to remind y'all, these are the books that are out. Well, you already know, son. That's how I gotta be sometimes. It's just like what I'm doing with Dreamcatcher. Like, I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying, do too much as far as like when I was editing the book, because the way I drew then ain't the way I draw now. You know what I'm saying? I had to fight myself to not, you know what I'm saying, update it too much, because I wanted to keep it at that same level. All I was basically doing, I put it like this, and this is how you look at it yourself as well. You know what I'm saying? When I was up here cleaning up my line art for Dreamcatcher, I had to look at it like it was somebody else's art. Like, I didn't want to change up too much. I just wanted to clean up what they had already did. So if it was something, like had to fix the brows up or whatnot, obviously I put a little bit of extra, a little touch on it, because I want the eyebrows to look a little, as far as like Jelly and Shiara's eyebrows, to not have so much of a shape look, like an animated look, but more like you can see the hairs or whatnot, and like how good they look in real life as far as like makeup artists or whatever. And so I wanted to enhance it just enough, but not a lot, because the person who drew that ain't, even though it is me, it ain't me. You feel me? And so it's only so much that you know what I'm saying, want to do as far as like to as far as like to enhance everything. You know what I'm saying? And if you gotta go back to certain pages to put a little bit of extra this, that, and the third on for it to match up, then you do that. But don't do it so much where you're repeating things over and over and over again, page on page on page, and then it's like, dang, I gotta go back to page 2 so it can match up with how page 10 look. I gotta go back. I gotta, you know what I'm saying, fix this on page 15 so it can look like how I look on page 22 or whatnot like that, stuff like that. So that's why that's why even with Dreamcatcher, I find myself going back to just make sure that everything is, saying on the same level and not trying to enhance it too much, but let it be a natural progression of where it's starting and where it ending, and it's not too much of a difference in between, because there wasn't that much difference in between drawing the pages, because Dreamcatcher, the art for Dreamcatcher has been done since 2018. So, I inked the last page on back in 2018. And that of course was when my laptop had went down. And so when my laptop went down, I was I was without anything until you had got me the iPad at the end of 2018. And then from that point up to, last year, I was trying to figure out how I was going to do all of the stuff, because at first, when I had finished inking Dreamcatcher, first and foremost, I needed to scan everything in, and I knew that was going to take a little minute, because I had to get Photoshop back on this laptop. I had to get Photoshop back on this laptop, and that's what delayed me for a good little minute, because I didn't have Photoshop on this laptop. And so once I got Photoshop back on this laptop, then I was like, am I going to go through with my original plan of using the live trace on the pages, which is this, for those that don't know, live trace is like this program that basically kind of vectorize your art. And so at first, that's what I wanted to do, because I wanted to have the pages in Jelly Bean Dream or in Dreamcatcher look vectorized. But then when I looked at a few pages of it, I wasn't happy with the results, because it looked too clean. It looked quite robotic. It looked too clean and too vectory. And so I was like, I don't want to do it like that. At first I did, but then it was just a little too clean, and I wasn't crazy about it. It had too much vector. It looked too vectory. It looked too vector, And so I was like, it's gonna be painstaking, but I'm gonna just have to go in and clean up most of the art myself. And so I did that, and now all of the pages for Dreamcatcher have been cleaned up. And so now where I'm at right now is coloring the last 3 pages. I'm almost done with this third to last page. Once I get done with that, then I'll be on the second to last page, and then after that, I'll be on the last page of coloring, and then on to the lettering, y'all. On to the lettering. So I'm trying to at least get these last 3 pages covered before I complete my moving transition, because I gotta make sure that I'm got my Wi-Fi popping and whatnot by the time I get to the new spot, so I can of course stay consistent with my daily vlog series and keep y'all abreast, showcase, I'm saying, the process of this book. So, y'all will be ready for it when it come out. You dig? Once again, shout outs to everybody who, of course, have gotten the book. Kiwi, she got Jelly Bean Dream that I'm talking about. Jelly Bean Dream issue number 1. Kiwi, of course, got her a digital copy of it. Shout outs to Michael Marshall. He just got a digital copy of it the other day. Shout outs to my Uncle Michael, who I just got a digital copy the other day as well. So appreciate all y'all, and I'm saying, definitely, most definitely be aware we have some other things coming out from UGI Studios. That's Urban Guide Inc. Studios. And Kiwi, you got to let me know too. I want you to tell me what you thought about the issue too. Tell me what you liked about the issue, and if you want to write it down, you can write it down and can put that in the letters column, if of the next book, when it comes out. So so once again, these are all the books that we have produced as Urban Guide Inc. Studios, starting with The Adventures of Pimp and Strong. This is the first issue that we did. This was written by Johnny Quest Gaming and drawn by myself. And he did the colors on it. He did the colors on the inside and the cover as well. This right here isn't a UGI Studios book, but it's this was commissioned from this was one of our first commissions that we did. 1001 right here. 1001 is actually a book from the studio's Infinite Access Comics. 1001 the interior, all the art, the inking and the coloring and the lettering was all done by me. Johnny Quest Gaming, he designed the logo for 1001. And the book was written by its creator, Adam McCullough, also known as Image the God. That's his musical name. The Jelly Bean Dream Anthology. The Jelly Bean Dream Anthology, of course, is the first published appearance of the characters from the Jelly Bean Dream universe. Also, of course, including the main protagonist, Jelly Bean Turner. This 80-page book showcases awesome art from so many different independent comic creators, including the creator of Fierce, Raymond Sanders, who has art in his book as well. This joint is out right now. You know what I'm saying? You can get the digital copy of this book, or you can get the physical copy of this book. Physical copy of this book will be $25, autographed. So you can get that. You can get all of these on our website. You know what I'm saying? The links are in the description below. You know what I'm saying? That part. Dreamers Haven 916. Dreamers Haven 916 in the building. Was happening. Was up. Was happening. Was up. And Kiwi said, yes, I do have it. That part. Real talk on that. You dig? The Force issue number 1. The Force issue number 1. Created by Johnny Quest Gaming, aka Corley Manning. This book focuses on a group of superheroes who are in the streets of Neo Atlanta, which is a futuristic ATL, a futuristic Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? They are a task force put together to eliminating other gene threats, eliminating them or capturing those gene threats, and putting them in up under the control of the powers that be. That part. You feel me? Issue number 1, written by Johnny Quest Gaming, the creator of the book, and drawing the artist by awesome Nigerian artist Jimmy King. Force issue number 2 is on the way, y'all, so be on the lookout. You know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, Jelly Bean Dream issue number 1 is out right now. You know what I'm saying? Created by myself, creating and written by myself, issue number 1, and drawn magnificently by Johnny Quest Gaming. Go get it. That part. And so these are just other 2 copies of Jelly Bean Dream. This one is for my bro David Tay, who did some designs in the book, and Vincent Allen, our other brother at Arts, who also contributed to the Jelly Bean Dream anthology. So with that being said, y'all, yeah, that is UGI Studios right now in a nutshell. I'm looking forward to y'all seeing so much more stuff we have on the way. You know what I'm saying? So definitely stay tuned, because we're going for more in 2024. You better know that. Meantime, between times, anybody got any questions, comments? You know what I'm saying? Let me know what's happening. Tell me what's up. And if nobody else got nothing to say, then guess what? Your boy is about to go. I appreciate y'all once again for showing up and showing out. You know what I'm saying? On this here episode of Indy Comix Review. This, of course, is the last one here at the Casa. This what is now the old Casa. So with that being said, I hope y'all once again are having a most blessed day, a most awesome day, and continue to manifest greatness in your life. Manifest and maintain greatness in your life. You know what I'm saying? From the spiritual, from the emotional, from the mental to the physical to financial. Those are the levels of greatness that we must attain and you know what I'm saying, strive for, you know what I'm saying, survive and thrive for, continue to manifest, continue to maintain that greatness in our lives. You know what I'm saying, on all levels, on all levels, on all levels, y'all. That's what we bees at. That's what we bees at. That's what we bees at. That part, that part, that part. Anybody got anything else to say? Nope. All right. Do the countdown. Let me know if y'all got anything to say, y'all. Talk to your boy. If y'all ain't got nothing else to say, here we go. And a 10, and a 9, and a 8, and a 7, and a 6, and a 5, and a 4, and a 3, and a 2, and a 1. And your boy gone, y'all. Stay blessed up, all right? One love.
Slim Jim Longford, Slim Jim Longford.